Hey guys, Anna Gannon here. I am doing a 30-day Fearless Heart Challenge along with Breakfast Criminals and some other amazing women. And today is day 2 of the challenge, and it's all about moving your body the way that it feels good. So today this flow is all about that, just going through some simple poses, a little bit of a flow, and just moving the way that it feels comfortable and good in your body. So we're just going to start in down dog. So come and join me on your mat. Coming to your hands and your feet. And once you get there, just go ahead and soften your knees, soften your elbows, let your head and neck get a little bit heavier, and just gently rock a little side to side. So just naturally allowing your body to move the way that it starts to feel good. And then go ahead and take a nice inhale, lift both heels high towards the ceiling. Exhale to soften and release them down. We'll do that twice more. So big inhale, lift them high. Exhale to soften. Last time, inhale to float. Exhale to release. Go ahead and tuck your chin in toward your chest or to round high into your plank pose. And once you're there, just pause. So gently rock a little side to side or forward and back. Just check in with how your body feels here. And then take a long inhale, lift your hips all the way up and back to your down dog. So twice more just like that with the breath. So the inhale pulls you forward to your plank pose. And then exhale, lift your hips all the way up and back to your down dog. One more time, tucking and rounding high into your plank pose. And lifting all the way up and back to your down dog. So once more, rounding into your plank pose. This time, pressing into your right palm, reaching your left arm up, just taking a side plank open towards the right, and just starting to move your body. So maybe you reach your arm up over and lift your hips high, or maybe drop a leg behind you, or lift a leg up. Just move and breathe. Feel into you. Take one more long inhale here, and as you exhale, just gently release your center and take it over to the other side. So switching the weight into the left arm, reaching the right arm high. Once again, anything you want to do with that top leg, flipping it back, or maybe just moving softly, breathing deep. One more long inhale here, and as you exhale, release both hands down, and just gently start to lower your body all the way down into your belly. Once you're there, just pressing into your palms, take an inhale to lift your chest all the way up and open, and an exhale to release your body all the way down. Twice more like that, feeling your breath. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale to soften and release. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to let it go. And tuck your toes, press into your palms, and take a long inhale to lift your hips all the way up and back to your down dog. And go ahead and soften in. So bend one knee, bend the other knee, soften your elbows, let your hips sway a little side to side. And take an inhale, reach your right leg up behind you. Bend the knee, open up the hip, roll around your ankle, roll around the hip a little bit here to see what's going on. And round your knee and towards your nose. Gently step your foot in between your hands for your low lunge. And on the inhale, lift your hips up, lengthen up your legs, and softly release over that front thigh. And low lunge, so rebend your front knee, press into your feet. Inhale, lift your high lunge. Exhale to release your hands down, lift your hips up, and fold over that front thigh. Let your head and neck be heavy. Twice more like that. Rebend the front knee, press into the feet. Inhale to lift to your high lunge. Exhale to soften down, float the hips high, release, and let go. One more time. Rebend the front knee, press down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to let it go. Release, lift the hips high. Maybe the fingertips just dangle. You can let the shoulders be heavy. And gently rebend that front knee, soften your back knee down to the ground, and start to sink into your hips. So you can untuck your back toes, and maybe today it feels really nice just to release over the front thigh and just get low. If you'd rather start to open up your chest, you can start to crawl your hands up onto the front thigh. If they want to stay there, just assisting you when you're leaning back, go for that. If you'd rather reach your arms up over your head, maybe get a stretch, you can lean towards one side or the other side. Once again, just checking in with how you feel rather than what anything looks like here. Wherever you're at, take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, we'll go for a twist. So slide your left hand down, reach your right fingertips high. Just gently twist the right. And then switching hands. So right hand down, left arm reach forward and up, and just open your belly towards the ceiling. And gently round both hands down. Tuck your back toes, sink your hips back to meet your heels. Breathe into your runner's lunge here. You can stay up high or maybe you want to sink a little low. Once again, movement wherever you want to put it. And we'll flow through this. So crawl on your fingertips forward. Keep your back knee on the ground. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms all the way out and up. Open your chest. And exhale to release your fingertips down. Tuck your back toes. Sink your hips back to meet your heels. Runner's lunge. One more time. Crawl on your fingertips forward. Big inhale. Reach your arms high. Sink your hips low. Open your body up. Exhale to soften and release. Sink your hips back to meet your heels for that runner's lunge here. This time, maybe you want to go for a little twist. Just crawl on your hands towards that right foot or slide the left hand on the outside of the right. And wherever you're at, crawl on your fingertips forward here. Go ahead and float up your back knee and go ahead and spin your back heel down. Come to your warrior two. Nice bend in that front knee. Just floating your arms up. Once you land, inhale, lift everything up. Exhale to soften into your warrior two. Twice more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to soften and relax. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to let it go. Tip back to reverse. And go ahead and cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. And on the inhale, lift up your hips, lengthen up your legs. Melt over that front thigh and then put some movement. So maybe you crawl your hands over towards that right side or all the way towards the left. There can be a nice bend in your knees so you can move from your hips, from your belly, and from your chest. Once you come back through center here, go ahead and rebend that front knee. Pressing down into your palms, just step back to your plank pose. And go ahead and lower your body all the way down to the ground. Pressing down into your palms, take an inhale, lift your chest all the way up and open. And an exhale to round your spine all the way down. Tuck your back toes, press into your palms. Big inhale, float those hips all the way up and back to your down dog. And put that movement into your hips, sway out your head and neck. And we'll do that on the left side. So inhale on the left leg up behind you, bend the knee, open up the hip, move around the ankle. And round the knee and towards the nose. Step the foot in between the hands for your low lunge. And on the inhale, lift up your hips, lengthen up your legs, and just take a breath to release over the front thigh. And we'll flow. So rebend your front knee for your low lunge. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift to your high lunge. Exhale to release your hands down. Float the hips high. Release your torso right over that front thigh. Twice more. Rebend the front knee. Sink the hips. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to release it down. Soften your shoulders. Just release, let go. One more time here. Rebend the front knee. Lift it all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale to soften and relax. Hips float up as your upper body just completely relaxes over the thigh. And go ahead and rebend that front knee here. Tap your back knee down to the ground and start to sink into your hips on this side. So it doesn't have to look anything like the other side. Sides are always different. So maybe on this side you just want to melt on down on the inside or just allowing the shoulder to fall on top of that front knee here. If you'd rather start to crawl your hands up onto the front thigh, once again, whatever you want to do, if you want to interlace your hands behind you on this one as you lean back, open up, or maybe you got some movement a little side to side over here. Just check in with your body. Wherever you're at here, go ahead and take a big inhale, open up. And as you exhale, let's twist. So right hand down, left arm reaches up high. Just lean back, open your belly. And as you exhale, switch hands. Left fingertips down, right fingertips sweep up and back. And you open your chest towards the ceiling. And gently round your fingertips down. Tuck your back toes, sink your hips back to meet your heels. Breathe into your hamstrings here. Once again, it might feel really nice to stay up tall, or maybe you want to take your torso towards that thigh a little bit here. And we'll flow through this. So crawl your fingertips forward. Keep your back knee on the ground. Sink your hips low. Big inhale. Reach your fingertips up and back. And exhale to release your hands down. Sink your hips back to meet your heels for that runner's lunge. One more time, crawl your fingertips forward. Big inhale, lift everything up. Open up your chest. Exhale to release, let go, and just sink into that runner's lunge. Taking an extra breath here to explore in your body, whether that's crawling your fingertips towards the right, towards the left, or maybe just falling center here. And low lunge from here. Start to crawl your fingertips forward. Float up your back knees, swing your back heel down, warrior two, go to float your arms right up and just relaxing your body once you land. And take a big inhale, fill your body all the way up, reach high. Exhale, soften and relax. Twice more, inhale to lift everything up. Exhale to sink. Last time, inhale to lift, maybe open your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale to soften down. Take back to reverse here, breathe into your ribs. And then cartwheel your hands down, float your hips high and gently release over the thigh. And take in an extra breath here to explore once again. Soften your knees, crawl your fingertips towards the left side or towards the right side. Just see how it feels to move in your body here, so you don't have to be still. Once you come back through center here, go ahead and rebend your front knee for your low lunge. Press down into your palms and step back to your plank pose. And once you're there, a full exhale to lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes, press into your palms. Big inhale, lift your belly all the way up and open. And big exhale to release all the way back to the ground. And this time, just sinking your hips back to meet your heels for your child's pose. So just relaxing your torso over your thighs, letting your head and neck get nice and heavy. And we'll start to roll up to we're sitting on our shins here. So we'll just move through a little back bending flow here where you can get into your body. So making this as big or as small as you want to make it when we're lifting up our hips. So we'll start with the left hand, just sweeping the left fingertips behind you. And on the inhale, lift up your hips, reach your right fingertips back, open up your chest. And exhale to sweep through center, other side. So right fingertips find the ground. Inhale, lift up your left arm, reach it up, open. And then a few more rounds on your own. So sweeping through center, big inhale, lifting all the way up here, leaning back as far as it feels nice. Exhale to release through center, take it towards the right here. Big inhale to lift up and open, make sure you're softening your body. One more round, go ahead and sweep through center. Big inhale, lift everything up. Maybe taking your knees wider if it's better to have a bigger base. Last time towards this right side, inhale to lift it up, just giving you a lot of energy. And exhale to release through center. This time just sweeping both fingertips behind you. Press down into them. On the inhale, just lift up your chest. So keep your hips on the ground. And then start to lift up your hips. Reaching your hips forward as you start to open your chest back here. And then maybe soften your shoulders and your elbows. And put a little sway. So just make sure that you're movable wherever you land. And gently release your hips down to the ground. Go ahead and slide your hands forward. Come to your hands and knees. And from hands and knees, just start to roll around your spine. So that could be on the inhale, opening up your chest, looking forward. On the exhale, rounding your spine, looking towards your navel. So just roll through some cat-cows. If your cat-cows want to go a little rogue here, maybe you take your hips around, do some circles, or maybe bend one elbow, bend the other elbow if you want to start to get your shoulders involved in this movement. Once again, doesn't have to look like anything. It just has to feel good in your body here, so no one's watching you. Just let it feel good to you. When you're ready here, come back through center. Tuck your back toes, big inhale, float your hips all the way up to your down dog. And just settling in, starting to crawl your feet forward, feet up to meet the hands. Nice soft little walk. And just taking a moment to let your arms hang heavy, let your head and neck go. And then gently start to roll all the way up to stand. And once you're there, let your head roll up, let your shoulders relax, shake out your body. And you did it. You're all done with your little feel-good flow here. So, if you want to follow all of us on this 30-day Fearless Heart Challenge, you can go on Instagram, follow me on at @Gannon or at Breakfast Criminals, and you'll find one of us, and you can follow all the hosts for this whole month of December. I hope that you guys are having a great winter so far, and I will see you later. All right, see ya.